I'm Caitlin from Acre 38 Farms, and I get this question a lot, but the question is how do you do it if you work off the farm? So my husband and I both work off the farm. We don't homeschool our kids, despite the normal what everybody says. I don't homeschool my kids. I'm very happy with their school. I don't intend on homeschooling my children. I think that my children are better served in a school environment. It's not for everybody, is what it is. But some people ask me a lot about how to work off the farm and have a farm. So we have a farm. We do not run cattle or anything like that, but we have goats, we have pigs, we've had lambs, we've done all the things. We have a big garden. I've got almost 40 acres, right? I don't manage all 40 of these acres. We have a farmer that also shares part of the land that we've leased him to. And that's to promote, quality food for our community. He is actually also in the military, which I'm super, super in on. So supporting our military is a big thing for us. So how do we do it? So biggest thing is finding time. You have so much time. If you could actually take your phone, put it down for a minute, and if you don't want to put it down, it's fine. Set a timer. There is so much time in the day that we don't utilize. There are so many things that we could do that are outside of the traditional 9-to-5 job that you can do with your time. If you get home at 6 o'clock and you need to put dinner on the table because you have kids. I have kids too, and they're all really young. And you work together. My husband and I work together. We actually work opposite of each other, so we kind of do the whole pass in the night thing. Sorry, my hands are all dirty. So we do the whole pass in the night thing. But you gotta work together. You gotta do crock pot meals and have leftovers, batch cook. We do that a lot. We cook one meal and it lasts us for 3 days. We cook 2 chickens instead of 1, or whatever you wanna do. But I really think that there is something really important about using your time in a quality fashion, if that makes sense. So instead of sitting there and scrolling or spending your time shopping or doing whatever, I spend my time in the garden. It's 6 in the morning right now and I have to be at work at 8. And so I spend my hour in the morning with my coffee in the garden, and I love it. And it gives me such a good start to my day. I really think that there's something to be said about living a quality life and a purposeful life that we as society have actually lost. Aladdin agrees. But doing things in a more purposeful fashion actually will give you better purpose in life. A lot of people think that they can't do things because they don't live on land. That's not true. You can do a lot of things in an apartment. You can do a lot of things living with other people. There's something really amazing about being able to grow your own food. If you can't grow out because you don't have a lot of land, grow up. There are beds, actual planters that are not very expensive. And if you don't want to buy it, build it. It is so easy to be able to grow your own food, even if you don't have a huge plot of land, 40 acres. I don't use all 40 of my acres. We probably use 5 of them. I have woods, I have whatever, but we probably use 5 of them. And honestly, my garden, I'll show you, but it's not in a huge area of my yard, right? It takes up a decent amount, but you could do this. And I grow so much stuff. I literally grow so much stuff. So pick one thing that you want to focus on. If you're oh, well, my kids eat a lot of tomato sauce, my kids. We eat a lot of spaghetti and all the things, right? So tomato sauce is super versatile. Okay, grow tomatoes. Then make your own tomato sauce. Focus on one thing. You can't do all the things. Don't become overwhelmed. There's no way that you can do everything. But once you start, it becomes a lot easier. Starting is the hardest thing. I think that people get paralyzed by trying to figure out the next best thing, but that's all you could do is figure out the next best thing. If something's not working, change it. I made our family's bread from scratch for 2 years. It was a journey And I loved it, and it became part of my routine. But to be honest, the season of life that I'm in right now, I buy bread right now. And you know what? I don't feel bad about it. In the beginning, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm failing. You know, I set out to do this thing and I did it, and now I'm going backwards or whatever. No, I'm not going backwards. I still make bread sometimes. It's just not something that I'm focused on right now. I'm focused on the garden. I'm focused on, you know, doing things with my kids or whatever it is that you're focused on, right? Like, you don't have to do everything all the time. It's okay to do things for a season. I think that the biggest thing for us when we were trying to find something is building systems. Like, so you build systems for chickens. So we have really large, like 65-gallon drums that we collect rainwater. And then there's a pipe that comes out off of that. And that's what gives water to the chickens. Okay, so we're not filling waters all the time, right? You have to automate things to make it work for your life. My husband and I both work off the farm. My kids aren't home all the time. Like, I'm not home all the time. We have sports and all the things, right? You do what you can do, and it's okay. It's okay to not be perfect and not have this amazing life, this Instagram perfect life that everybody says that you have to have, but it's okay to start. It's okay to be in a small lot in a subdivision and do this. Like, you can do this. It is not hard. Get yourself some chickens, and chickens produce eggs. And okay, are you able to have a pig? Awesome. Raise the pig. They're super great. I always recommend that they have a friend though. But raise the pig if you're able to. If you can't, buy it from a farm. You don't have to do everything, right? Like, we don't raise beef cattle. Do we eat beef? Yeah, we eat a lot of beef. But so we source ours from a local farm who has the same kind of standards that we do. And it's okay. Okay? Like, we did all of our own chickens and we butchered all of them. Would I do it again? I would raise my own chickens, yes. Butchering them, I haven't decided. That was a lot of work. But it's okay to like reconvene and admit that you're wrong or change the way that you think or whatever it is that you want to do. It's okay not to grow up the same way as you were raised. Like, I was not raised to own a farm. I was not raised to grow my own food and do all these things. Like, we had gardens, but it wasn't really like a priority back then. My childhood was amazing. I wanted for nothing. I'm very lucky in that sense. My husband grew up the same. Like, he didn't grow up on a farm. He didn't grow up with gardens and all the things, right? Like, we just did it. We took a jump. We moved completely from a very comfortable over 2,000 square foot house to 1,000 square feet. So we made sacrifices to live this life. And I'm very proud of us, and I'm very happy that we did. So that's just my little like 2 cents on it. But you can absolutely farm while having a full-time job or working off the farm. You can homestead without working or devoting all of your life to making sourdough bread in your kitchen or all of the things. It's okay to do all of these things and not do everything. It's okay to do them for a season. It's okay to not have chickens if you don't want chickens. What if you want quail? Okay, great, do quail. Whatever it is you want to do. There's seriously no right or wrong answer. And I really wish that society would give people a break about like, this is the way you have to do it. And if you don't do it this way, it's not going to work. That's not true. So give yourself a break. And if you want to homestead. If you don't want to homestead and you just like our content, great. I love it. But it's something that I'm really passionate about. And if you're like, you know what, I don't want to, I want to live in the city and I don't want to touch a plant, great, then support a local farm. Or be involved in going to pick blueberries and decide to make jam one day. Whatever it is that you want to do. Maybe you don't want to do any of that and you just want to support farms. That's amazing. I love it. And we all need that. We all need to support farms. They are what makes the world go round. And there's so many, like, without farmers, you are not eating. I promise you, you're not eating. But you can work full-time job. You can enjoy things and still go on vacation. You can live your life. You can have your kids in sports. You don't have to homeschool your kids. You can work off the farm. It's okay. It's okay to work off the farm. So the other thing that we do to make life easier with working off the farm is we do things in the morning and at night. My husband and I have very, like, I wouldn't say clear gender roles, but we do have pretty good gender roles. I do a lot of stuff with the kids and I do a lot of stuff inside, but I'm in charge of the garden. And it's not because it's not a bad thing or a good thing or he makes me do it or whatever. It just works well. Like, I like to be in the garden. I'm in charge of the garden. But he does a lot of the animal stuff. Like, I don't do a lot of the animal stuff. I collect eggs sometimes and maybe feed some chickens sometimes and feed the pigs when I can, but I'm at work in the morning. Like, he does all of that. So you can make it work and let your kids be a part of it. That's my biggest thing, is people always want to do things quicker and easier because the kids are not involved, but that doesn't make a good quality life. Let your kids be involved. It's going to take you 20 minutes longer. It's going to be okay, because the next time they're going to say, Mom, do you remember when we did this? Or do you remember when I went and planted my garden? And their garden may look crazy and it's not spaced perfectly, and it doesn't matter because they're super proud of themselves. Let them go pick the lettuce or pick the tomato when it's not ripe and try it, or do whatever it is that they want to do, but let them do it. I think that's a huge thing that people almost feel like, well, when they get a little bit older, I'll let them do this, or when they get a little bit younger, I'll let them do that, or whatever it is. When they get a little bit younger, they never get younger. Okay, whatever, you know what I mean. But when they get a little bit older, then you're gonna miss things, and it's okay that they want to help you in the garden and that they pick your plants, and when they're not ready, it's okay. It's okay. Let them do it. It's making good quality humans, and we need more of that in the world. So anyways, so that was my that's my thought for today, and that's how Aladdin feels too. And I hope that you have a great day, and I hope that if you're thinking about homesteading and having a full-time job, know that you can do it. If you're thinking about farming and having a full-time job, know that you can do it. It's going to be okay. And if you're really passionate about it, you can do a lot of things that you set your mind to. And I really hope that more people come to this side of life with like living slower and embracing quality food and an even more quality life. So I'm Caitlin with Acre 38 Farms. Thank you for coming this morning, and I hope that you have a lovely day. Please remember to like, subscribe, share the video for anybody who needs more inspirational content. But you absolutely can do this with a full-time job.